You guys, I went into this weekend not planning to do any sourcing, and I ended up with bag after bag after bag of amazing vintage stuff. So I went to 2 estate sales and Value Village. I actually have some shopping footage for you. So we're gonna jump to that right now, and then we're gonna come back here for the haul. Good morning. So I'm going to the PDX Estate Marketplace this morning. It is a 20,000 square foot sale that happens once a month near me. And I always go on half off day, Sunday, and find great stuff. So I can't wait to get in there. These are really pretty. They would be, it's half off day, so $24 a pair. So they're the stone and brass mix. You guys know bookends are a good seller for me. It's a little bit more than I would typically like spend on a single pair, but they're really nice and have the brass figurines. Oh my gosh, you guys. So Amanda from Amanda's Mercantile on her Instagram stories found a brass basket way bigger than this. And I was like so envious. And here's one here today for 15 half off. So this is definitely going in the cart. I'm also grabbing this beautiful carved wood plate for $2.50 with the half off. And then I think I may get this folk art piece back there too, because it'd be only $4. This is a very cute winter scene. It has little hooks. You can even hang it on the wall. It is 18 with half off. So I think I'm gonna get it because I have a holiday drop coming up. Is this sculpture not incredible? I mean, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, but wow, outside my budget, but really cool. Look at those feet. Okay, so I love this cutie pie. You guys know me in animal print. It's 95 with half off. You know, they can go for a lot. They can go for even more than 95, but I don't know. You know, sometimes I'm just like, do I want to invest that much in any one piece? So I'll probably pass on it and regret it, but it's very cute. Needlepoint pillows are one of my best sellers. And this one is really cute for the holiday. Let's see how much it is. 18 to be $9. I'm gonna put this in my basket. Here's a very cute little lamp. The shade on it is horrible, but I do love the wood here with the ceramic, and then I guess this must have been painted gold. So it is 35 with half off. It is really a cute little size. I may have to get it, maybe even just for me. Oh, it's very cute. Okay, I gotta think about them. Well, you guys, a lesson learned. I was just gonna go back and get that little lamp, and someone snagged it. You gotta move fast. You gotta move fast in here. Okay, I'm loving everything I'm seeing in this vignette. I think these are like the napkin rings wrapped around because they move. Definitely gonna get this cute little copper piece because it's hand done. And then I think I'm definitely probably gonna get this guy too. It's very cool. And then debating on this single guy here. It's really neat looking. So I think I may get it. You guys are gonna laugh because here I am, more brown things. Oh, I love these. These are really pretty too. Oh man, thinking like about the holidays coming up. Really pretty. Okay, more things going in my basket. Another really cute needlepoint pillow. It doesn't have a price, so I'd have to ask how much it is, but I kind of like it too. You guys know I'm in my fish era, so I feel like I need to get this. It's 24, so it'll be $12. It's a very cute fish. Oh man, do I need more fish stuff like in my kitchen? I do have a friend who loves fish too. Okay, I'll have to think about it. It's very cute. So a reselling friend of mine sold these boxes of vintage ornaments for $25 to $30 a piece last year. So I think I'm gonna fix them up and give them a try. They're all in the original packaging. It's a little bit damaged, but I think people kind of expect that since they're so old. And I like the colors of these boxes. Well, you guys, I got 3 big bags of stuff. So way more than I thought I would get today. So I'm super excited. Okay, so I got Christmas stuff. I got needlepoint. I got very cool carved wood things. I just got a lot of unique stuff, even a little piece of art. So I'm very excited to show you the haul, which is coming up next. So I am driving with my husband. We're on our way to brunch and we just passed an estate sale sign. So of course, we're gonna stop because my husband loves me and he knows I am basically powerless against the sign when I see one on the road. So hopefully we get some cool stuff. Well, you guys, that estate sale was amazing. I just can't get over all the stuff that I got, and also getting that milk glass swung vase, which I think is something. It might be my very first one I've ever gotten, which I've been waiting all my thrifting life to find one. So I'm really excited to do some more research on it. It's actually strapped in the car seat right there because I wanted to protect it, and it's in a plastic bag now because it was filthy. But that was a really great sale. Okay, so welcome back to my studio space. I have a lot of great stuff to show you. I'm not gonna recap every single thing because you've seen a lot in the footage, but there's a few special pieces I wanna show you. Of course, the thing that I picked up that I was so excited about, I still can't believe I found it. And then I also have a couple finds from Value Village that I got that I didn't show you any footage of. Okay, so let's kick things off with the stuff you did not see on camera, which is the haul, the little tiny haul I got from Value Village. And I did see one of you guys, Dawn, so shout out to you. It's always fun to run into someone who watches my channel when I'm out shopping. I got this brass candle holder joy. I'm picking up a lot of Christmas right now. I have one of these already, so it's kind of nice to have a pair. But you guys know me, I also pick up singles. So this one sconce I think will do really well anyways. Oftentimes people only have room for a single sconce in like their gallery wall or the entryway. So I don't really shy away from picking up singles of these. This one's so solid and it was only $3.99. So $3.99, $3.99, and then this basket, really excited about. I have not found a good basket at the thrift store in a long time. And this guy was $4.49, which was crazy. No, I don't know if this is Native American or if this is from a country in Africa. So if you guys know your baskets, let me know. But nevertheless, it's a very pretty solid basket. This will be available probably for you guys once I identify who it is by. And then these, of course, are gonna be available too. This will be in my holiday drop on Etsy. And then this single sconce I'll probably bring to my booth space. So I have done so many opening takes for this video. I can't remember if I told you that anything that will be available on Etsy for you guys will be linked down below in the description box. If I already told you that, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget between takes what I have told you and what I haven't told you. But let's move on to the stuff that I got at all the estate sales. So the first estate sale I went to is actually a warehouse. It's 20,000 square feet. So if you live in Portland, you should definitely put PDX Estate Marketplace like on your calendar because it happens once a month. Oh, this is upside down. And I usually go on half off day, and this pillow ended up being $4, and then this one was $9. And this one will be in my holiday drop that I have coming up that I'm planning. So really excited about needlepoint pillows because these are a bestseller for me. And speaking of Christmas, I also picked up a bunch of holiday inspired stuff like this adorable original piece of art. I'm gonna see if I have a frame for it. I really hope I do because this framed would be amazing, but it does have a little hook on the back, so not a game changer. If I don't find a frame for it. But it was only, ended up being $9, which is great. And then I got a bunch of like holiday things to add into my booth space. Like these are cute little cocktail, like little sticks or toothpicks. And so the bell actually like goes, I don't know if you can see that, but the bells actually like come out. So it makes them 3D. They're really cute. So I got a couple sets of those and these holiday candles, which I may keep. And then I got 2 sets of ornaments, vintage ornaments. I love the colors and the boxes were largely intact. Oftentimes, you guys know, like the boxes, you know, they go missing, they get broken just because it's, you know, decades of storage for these. And so I'm gonna give these a try. Last year I had some reselling friends that were selling the vintage ornaments for like $25 to $30 a box, which is amazing. So that's why I ended up picking up. I just figured like this year I'll give it a try because I hate storing holiday stuff all year round. So if it doesn't work out, I'm just be like, that will be the last time I do it. But I'm excited to give it a go and actually do like a proper Christmas like collection this year, because I know there's a lot of Christmas collectors out there. And in my last video, or one of my last videos, you guys did tell me that Christmas is selling right now. So I should start now and no later than November 1st, basically, to drop all the Christmas stuff. So I am busy working on that right now. So I actually got a ton of wood stuff. And so I figured, you know, in honor of all the wood pieces, I'll just wear brown today. So I'll match my stuff. So I got a lot of carved wood things, like this beautiful wooden plate and this awesome candle holder. I mean, look at the handle on this, and I love how it can swing like that, and it's just a really cool piece. Like statement pieces like this, you can buy as a single, because you don't need two of these. Two of these would be a lot when you're styling, so that's why having one is just fine. So you can put one of these styled on a surface or on a bookshelf, and that's totally great. You don't need a pair for this, where, you know, with other candlesticks, it's kind of nice to have a pair. Same thing with this wooden one. Again, two of these, I don't know, it might be too much because it's really, really visually interesting and blocky, and I'm just realizing you can see through it. So maybe it's not a candle holder. What would it have been? Okay, now I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. I'm really perplexed. I loved it because it has all the carved faces, so maybe it's just like a cool thing, like a cool sculptural object. So I don't know. If you guys know what this is, you know, let me know. I did not do any research on it because I thought it was a candle holder and it was like self-explanatory, but now I'm seeing, nope, it's not. And then I can't remember if I showed you this. Anyways, I have sold many of folk art painted trays, so these are always a really good seller. So if I can find them, I usually tend to pick them up. And then I have a lot of copper stuff that's selling now. And anytime it looks handmade like this, it always sells. And this one I thought was really cute because it's very petite and would make the cutest little catch-all. And if anyone is like photographing jewelry, that would look adorable to display jewelry in. So that's why I had to get it. And it only ended up being $4. Okay, so now I have some stuff from the other estate sale I want to show you. Again, it was half off day because it was Sunday. I got a lot of Myrtlewood stuff, like these bookends. Now, if you guys follow my channel for a while, you know I have been looking for Myrtlewood bookends that are not in terrible shape for ages. I happened to find a pair recently. Those were the ball bookends that I decided to keep for myself. And I was like, oh, I really want to find a pair, you know, for my booth space or Etsy shop. And lo and behold, I did. So I was really excited about these ones. They're super chunky, but still really interesting. They were only $5. I got some more Myrtlewood stuff. I got this beautiful vase. And then I also got this napkin holder. I also picked up this absolutely adorable little frame. And the funny thing is, on the back of it, it was priced whenever it was purchased for $26, which seems really steep. And knowing how old everything was in that home, I'm like, was this like really $26 back when it was purchased? Probably in like the 80s or the 90s. But anyways, for me, it was only $1.50. I will probably put this in one of my grab bags that I'm making. I have so many like booth things that I'm planning right now, grab bags being one of them, and so I'm accumulating a lot of like little stuff, so this will probably go in that. So something I'm not sure if I'm gonna put in my booth or not is this beautiful sweater. Now this is giving me Missoni vibes. I mean, it is fantastic. It is not Missoni, but it is in fact vintage. It's in really good shape. It hardly has any pilling or pulls, or, well, it has holes based on the weaving pattern of it, but I love it. I want to keep it for myself, but it's also kind of itchy. And I don't know if it would feel better once, you know, it gets washed, because sometimes, you know, pieces like this, I feel like when pieces are not worn and they just sit open air, they kind of get, I don't know, crunchy to me. And so I don't know if I could maybe take this to the dry cleaner or something and have them clean it up. Maybe it will feel a little softer after that. I don't know, but I was very excited to find the sweater. Only ended up being, I want to say like $1.50 to $2. I mean, it was really, really inexpensive. So yeah, so this may go to my booth. Clothing has been selling for me really well in my booth space. So one of them I have clothing, one of them I don't. And so I'm just surprised at the different types of clothing that is selling. So I'm actually picking it up and looking for it, especially if I can find it for like under $5. So I don't know, because I know this would sell because it's so cool and it's also sweater season, but I also kind of want to give it a go in my own wardrobe. So TBD on this. Okay, so I just had to replace the battery in my camera, so the angle may be a little bit different, but we're now at the portion of the video where I'm going to show you the thing that I picked up that I have been wanting to find for years and have never found. And that is this absolutely giant swung vase. Now, you guys know me, I'm not a glass girly. I don't like glass. I mean, I have a few glass pieces that I think are really pretty, but I don't generally pick it up. You guys know this if you follow my channel. I just don't have an eye for it, but I am educated enough to know that I need to be looking for certain things, and swung vases are one of them, and then fairy lamps are another, and there's a few things that I see on social media that people lose their minds over. So every time I go out thrifting, I am looking for those pieces, and I never find them ever. And it doesn't like break my heart because I don't really like them. They're just not my personal preference. And so that's why if I don't find them, I'm not like super bummed, but I also feel like it's a rite of passage for me to find one at some point. So went to that estate sale, and lo and behold, this behemoth was there. So this is the milk glass swung vase. Again, I know nothing about these, only that people lose their minds over them. So I did send it to a friend. I'm like, did I find a good one at least? And she's like, well, it's like more common, but you know, it's a swung vase, so you did good. So it was $10. So I figure for $10, it has to be worth more than that, right? So I don't know where I'm gonna sell this sucker. Maybe in one of my booths. So if you guys know about swung vases or glass and things like this, I will need your help. So down below, you should tell me what I should do in terms of, should I sell it on Etsy? Should I sell it on eBay? Should I put it in my booth space? Like, where do you guys find these sell the best? And also let me know how this one does, because when I looked up comps when I was at that sale, they looked really good. But I also know now from my friend that these are a little bit more common than the other colors. And I would have liked to have found, you know, like a bright purple one or something, like the amethyst one. I feel like that's one of the rare ones people like go crazy for. So anyways, I was just happy to now have one in like my possession. So in my mind, I have like a mental bingo card of the things that I want to find that I haven't. A swung vase was on there, like lucite candles is on there, a wooden hand chair, like there's a bunch of stuff that's on there. And so yeah, I was really excited to find this piece. So I don't know. My husband's like, you want that? Like, what is it? Like, why does it, you know, have a handle? He's like, what's the function of this? I'm like, I don't know. People just love them. So I grabbed it, but I was actually really excited to find it, like I said, because it's been on my list for a very long time. Okay, so that's everything I have to share with you today. So anything that's going to be available on Etsy will be linked down below. If you don't see it, just send me an email or a DM, because I may not have listed it or it may have sold. So just double check with me before you get too disappointed. And I have a ton of sourcing I'm going to be doing this week. So tomorrow I'm actually going to 2 antique malls. I'm actually meeting someone who's picking up a piece of art that I'm selling to them. And so we're gonna meet up there, and then I'm gonna do those antique mall shop there. And then this weekend, because I believe I'm gonna have this video up prior to this big weekend, but this weekend in October coming up, and I'm gonna put the date on the screen, is the big Rose City Vintage Market. I actually was a vendor there several years ago. It's a really, really great market to go to. It's highly curated, but there are also places that you can get deals within that market. So it's just a really, really great shopping experience and event. I never miss it if I can, because it's also like social hour for me. I get to see all my reselling friends, so it's definitely worth going. So if you're around this weekend, you should stop by. Okay, so that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating content between these videos on YouTube, make sure you check me out on Instagram. Thanks again, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.